Hey there, and thanks for tuning in for the top 7 rock cuts of the week. We've got a bunch of cool ones here you can see in the background. If you're currently subscribed, thanks so much. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to see more videos like this. As always, the rocks were all self-collected by me in northern Nevada. So let's go ahead and check these out. Okay, let's check out this one. So this is the big one that was kind of towards the back of the group shot that we were just looking at. So from how cool this looks from the outside, I expected it would be pretty interesting on the inside. So we've got a lot of different colors going on, a lot of different shades of red and pink, and some banding going on, as well as some, I don't even really know what that is, black almost material and some yellowish material. And then here there was this blue eye in the middle of the pink that I wanted to cut into as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like on the inside. And those same colors and patterns really carried through to the inside just as strong, if not maybe a little stronger than they were on the outside. Very pretty banding, very pretty colors. It's kind of, there's almost two different sections going on with the banding running in one kind of direction, a little bit tighter there at the part we just looked at, and then kind of the more standard Wonderstone pink banding and red there that we're looking at here, but just really, really pretty. And this is a pretty big rock, so there's definitely a bit more of it, but very cool on the different types and even directions of the banding. All right, now let's look at this piece. So the blue eye does carry through to the inside, and it has a pink inclusion going on in the center of it too, but that looks really cool. And we have some other pattern and banding going on in the white part of the rock with the white and pink, and it looks very nice too. This is just really, really pretty. I'm really happy that I decided to cut open this little part just to check it out, because I think this is almost cooler than the other part. It kind of reminds me of a dolly painting. Okay, let's check out this rock. So from the outside, you can see that it's been tumbled for a bit, and we have some different colors that are showing through, mostly browns, but there's also some yellows, and it even looked to me like some blues. There's some lighter material here on this side where it gets to almost a white, and then this looks like it's getting to almost a green, down to some red there. So I bet, and here's a look at the other side, yeah, we see a little bit more of that color, and then some definite crystal here that's showing through. So let's take a look at what that looks on the inside, and that is so pretty. So the crystal that's come through is mostly really nice shades of blue, and it's kind of set within the brownish red material. And then we also have some Wonderstone banding that's going on in the pinkish gray pieces, especially that one here that's towards the bottom right. And some of these blue pieces too, you can see have white going on in them as well, but just really, really pretty. And this piece here, you can see that has the banding, and the bottom left actually goes up to some blue material in the corner. Really gorgeous. Definitely a unique one. Would love to find more of that blue. Okay, let's check out this rock. So from the outside, already looking really cool, vibrant colors, interesting pattern that we can see. So we have the dark red with the gold, which is fairly characteristic of the area. And underneath that, we have some banding that's going on in what looks like a lighter yellow colored material, maybe almost light green. And let's take a look at the underside of that rock, much greener than the top did. And there's some white also down there towards the bottom. So let's go ahead and take a look at the inside of this. And that is really pretty. Wow. So it almost looks like there's a glass layer over it that's kind of fractured, but that's just how it looks. So we have a really nice set of Wonderstone bands that are running around the perimeter of the rock in red and pink and yellow and even blue-green down there towards the bottom here, and a white to light blue eye there as well. And then the other material really kind of then goes lighter as it goes away from that eye, but very, very cool. All right, so let's check out this rock. So if you've followed the channel for a while, you know that sometimes inside of the blank looking rocks, there's something that doesn't fit at all, very colorful. So I started picking up a lot of blank looking rocks, hoping that that would be the case with all of them. So let's go ahead and see if that is the case with this one. That's what the bottom looks like, in case you were wondering. And here we go. Let's take a look at the inside. And no colors. It is the same as the outside. It's not totally blank though. There actually are a number of veins running through this, and you can see there's a lighter color going on the very bottom of the rock, kind of, the bottom quadrant, and then some banding that's actually light. It just didn't get filled in with any color. So definitely interesting. Okay, let's check out this rock. So some of the same banding that we were just looking at on the white rock, but this has been filled in with red and pink and a lot more colors going on, some yellow here, and just from the banding that was going on the rock, I thought it looked pretty cool, and the chances were pretty good that it would look neat on the inside. And that is really cool. So the banding does continue through. The white banding on the rock on the right-hand side is really interesting as well towards the bottom. And the whole thing has kind of a graininess that is going over it, which is really interesting. It gives it a different kind of look. I have found some Wonderstone that has a similar kind of grain, but it's not as common. Really, really pretty. And that white down there at the bottom with an almost black looking vein, I think it's just very dark red, but it almost looks black, is really cool. I think this is one where further cuts would probably be pretty cool on it as well. Okay, so let's check out this rock. So this is just a little guy, but the side that I saw was that one with all the patterns on it, and when I picked it up and looked at it, they just looked so nice that I thought if they carried through to the inside, it would be pretty neat. So let's go ahead and take a look. And they do. So it's actually really pretty. Look at that. So it's just a miniature version of the Wonderstone and Lahontan Jasper with a lot of variety of color actually, and some really nice whites with the deep reds in the middle. Just really pretty. That's actually, I'm surprised at how nice that looks on the inside. All right, and number 7. So the turntable ran out of batteries, but the show must go on. This one I picked up mostly because it was light in color, and as you know, not a ton of light colored rocks in the area, but it also had this kind of dark streaking that I could see. And that looked interesting because that's unusual and I don't usually see that. So the light dark combo, let's go ahead and take a look on the inside, and that is cool. The dark material carries through to the inside in bands, and the bands aren't completely uniform themselves either. Both the light and the dark material are made up of actually much smaller bands of light and dark material. So very interesting. The width of some of the bands is uniform-ish, which is kind of unusual. The straightness of the bands and the uniform width of some of the colors is definitely a bit unusual for the area, but a very, very cool one. All right, thanks so much for checking out the top 7 rock cuts of this week. If you made it this far, please give the video a like and let me know what your favorites were down in the comments. Thank you to the current subscribers. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.